Hey guys, about recently, should I say, sorry, I released a video about Call of Duty campers. So basically what I wanted to do is I wanted to make another video. I wanted to talk about on this one, not just about campers. I will be talking about campers for a fair amount of this because basically that's what Call of Duty is based on now. But I also want to talk about a couple of things. The online experience and new ideas for the game to kind of make it a little bit more better online. So like new maps and stuff. And I'm going to start with that. So what I want to talk about is the maps mainly. First of all, is I think basically Call of Duty's main competitor is Battlefield 3 at the moment. As far as I know, and they've done it under the radar. They haven't released a Battlefield 4, so let's say Battlefield 3. I think that's Call of Duty's main competitor myself. Obviously, Medal of Honor's out there, but it's not really a competitor. It's just there, sort of thing. It's just, but the difference between the two, I find, is Battlefield 3 better graphics. I think the graphics they're sharper, they're a lot better. Two, most importantly, is you get to use vehicles. I've been on a game where I've used to get to use fighter jets, tanks. I've blown the shit out of people in tanks, which was pretty fun. Quad bikes, etc., etc. But in Call of Duty, you can't do that unless you're in career mode. But what are you going to do once you complete the career mode? Go over it again on veteran difficulty? Yeah, that's about it. But what I think they need to do is bring some of the stuff from from Battlefield. I'm not saying copy Battlefield to the full extent, but take some stuff, take a leaf out of their book, and you got stuff online that you can use. Not online, sorry. In the career that you can use. I think that needs to be brought in as well. There's some cool little bits you get to do on the career, which I think they need to bring it into the online game. I think it would be really awesome and pretty badass if on Call of Duty, because I'm more of a Call of Duty gamer, even though I favourite Battlefield. It's weird, I know, but hey. If you could fucking use helicopters and aeroplanes and blow the fucking shit out of people, it'd be fucking awesome. Get to drive quad bikes and cars. I think the online experience itself would be so much better. It would also allow for less camping, because campers would then try and go, I assume they would, not they'd be fucking idiots, and it will show how much fun they don't have on the game, because they're leeches, as I said in the last video, antisocial leeches, shall I say. These wagons are. But yeah, I think the online experience would be so much better because, as I said, campers will be coming out of their little holes to try and get into these vehicles, which gives us an opportunity as runners to catch them, to kill them. And if they do get a helicopter, we can blow the fucking shit out of them, which I would love nothing more to blow a camper out of the sky, if I'm honest, or to blow them out of a vehicle. I would love that opportunity, nothing more than nothing else. Sorry, excuse me, I'm getting my words twisted up now. Nothing more. But yeah, I think that's one thing Call of Duty should look into, is getting that out there. It'd be pretty cool. I know it'll take time and money to build. I know that. I'm not an idiot. But, to an extent I'm not. But, yeah, I think it's something Call of Duty should look into. I think it would probably boost their ratings and they'd get fans from Battlefield 3 into this game. Another thing that I want to talk about as well is changing a bit, is to the actual maps now. I think that they need to work on better maps, maybe a little bit more detailed. Maps. They've got some cool maps at the moment. My personal favourite is Hijacked and Turbine. I think these are cool little maps. Don't get me wrong, both shitloads of camping spots in them, so it does make for a lot of campers. But you can use it to your advantage because, Hijack more because it's a small map. You can easily grab them, especially if you've only got 4 aside. It's a perfect match. They camp the fuck, you got no problem. I've been on game with my friends and blah blah blah, and even it's just us two running around, and yet we've got these high kill streaks from not camping, and we piss the campers off to the extreme because they don't like it. But they're camping, they're staying in one spot, it's their own fault. But I think Call of Duty should do a less sort of camp-friendly sort of maps, if that makes sense. Less dark ops, because if you realise in Call of Duty do this by purpose, they don't do this by mistake, or it's just they do put deliberately dark colours on the uniforms of the guys you play as or your enemies, or black. This is because that way if you want to camp and hide in the shadows you can, and you can do it undetected. This is Call of Duty do promote camping. They don't say they don't have to have a sides about it. They do promote it. If you go back to Modern Warfare 2, when they won at that circus map, if you watch the trailer video for that, they're actually telling you camping spots and how you can actually basically hide behind certain things and you'll be undetected. I think this is stupid myself. I don't think it should be allowed, and I don't think Call of Duty should really promote camping. I think if anything, what Call of Duty should do is, if you do camp and you do shoot people, you should get less XP for it, especially if you're using a sniper rifle, a rocket launcher, or a shotgun, because these are easy kills to get, and you're doing fuck all for the kill. You're laying there doing fuck all like a little pussy, like, oh, look at me with a little sniper rifle, look, I'm gonna get this little kill because I'm a little pussy, I can't go out there, now I get shot up, oh, my 22 to 1, I'll lose that, oh, my kill streak, I'll lose that, oh no, I can't have that, oh, I'm not good in front of my friends, oh no, 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 no. No, stop camping. You know, you need to, I think if anything, maximum Call of Duty should give players who use sniper rifle, shotguns or rocket launchers 25 XP max. Make them put the hours in for their prestiges and for the new guns, for their new perks, for their new attachments, for the camos, or whatever the fuck else that they've got going on. And I think Call of Duty should also take some of the perks out, like Ghost and stuff like that. I don't think Dead Silence, I don't think they need, because at the end of the day, you're not going on assassination. You don't need to go undetected with a sniper rifle. You're not assassinating the Pope or the fucking Queen or anyone of a high, you know, rank. You know, you're on a video game going against other people, normal people, day-to-day people. You know, I think there shouldn't be no assassination tactics needed. You know, I think it should be made a lot easier, like a lot less camper friendly. I think if they did that, the game experience would be so much better. But yeah, going back to the maps, I think what Call of Duty should do is basically release, like, because I've not actually properly seen one of these, is a proper, like, sort of, I keep putting, tropical rainforest sort of map. It'd be really cool. Obviously, it'd be a pretty big map, I know this, but I know it'd take, again, a lot of time and money and effort to make these maps. But I think the experience itself would be a lot better. So, like, if, for instance, you know, the tropical rainforest, you've got all these cool trees, but, you know, the only way you can camp is on the ground. But the way you get away with this is you don't allow them to wear, like, ghillie suits or anything like that. You know, put them in white fucking clothes, make the game a lot easier. That is a solution there for you. But all joking aside, it would be really cool to see a map like that, where you can sort of jump in, like, you got a lake or a river or, you know, something like that. You know, where you can sort of duck into and stuff. I know it could finish camping, but the way they work around this is, yeah, you can go prono in the lake, but you only get like 30 seconds before you drown, or you can't shoot a bullet from the water. I don't know, something stupid like that would then rearrange it, because yeah, you can camp there, but you can't shoot it, so it means you've got to come out and go up to the person, and if you ain't got Dead Silence or any of them sort of silly perks on, the odds are that they could probably hear you, or put shadows in the game so people can see the shadows as in reality. It would be a really cool game if they sort of stepped this up a little bit and went that way. And if there's anyone from Call of Duty watching this, I'd love you to take these ideas on board, or even tell me what you think, or anyone who's watching this, tell me what you think of these ideas and if you think they can work, etc, etc. It'd be really cool. And then one last point I want to, two last points I want to bring in is, one is the guns themselves. I don't know what Call of Duty have done this, but they have fucked the games up with the guns a bit. I found this out, that even a lot of people online are talking about, in forums and stuff are talking about this, that the recoil and just the bullets itself are crap. It's really bad and you're having trouble getting shots with it, or even kills. I found earlier on, I don't know if this has happened to anyone else, but my gun actually jammed earlier on. I was using my Type 25 that I was using on the game, and just out of nowhere, it jammed. Never happened before, so that makes no sense. And this also happened to me on zombies once. I can't remember the gun I was using. It was similar to the Type 25. Again, it jammed. I wouldn't allow it. I was pushing down on the trigger. It would not work. Makes no sense. I don't know if it's happened to anyone else out there, or if it's just happened to me, or what. But yeah, it made no sense. So yeah, I think Call of Duty need to work on that. Also, I found that I emptied a clip into someone earlier on a game, and this has happened quite a few times where it's not just a one-off. And I got hit markers on all of them, and I got hit markers on their head, so I know I was shooting them pretty damn good. They didn't go down. They shot me with one bullet from a handgun with a silencer on it. It killed me. Now, I was using an FMJ on my gun with an ACOG sight, so I had a pretty good sight on them. I didn't get a kill. They used a handgun on me with a red dot sight and a silencer. One bullet, I'm dead. Now, I don't know if they've got some super mega fucking Ultratron FMJ on their fucking gun or what, and no one else knows about this, or I missed a meeting somewhere across the lines about this bullet or what, But it happened, and it's happened quite a few times, and it's not only happened to me, it's happened to other people I've played with, and you know, friends that I've gone online with, and they've said it to me, like over the mic or whatever, that they're putting these clips into people, and by the time that they've reloaded, just one bullet's killed them. You know, how does that work? You know, and it's coming from, like, again, like them, they were getting killed by handguns. I could understand from something like a shotgun, yes, you know, it's a pump action, one shot, one kill. Yes, but even, you know, you shouldn't be using shotguns on the game. Personal opinion. I don't think they should be allowed. I think they should be unlocked at fucking master prestige, you know, at the last point. You don't get them guns till then. It makes work for your prestiges. But yeah, and one last thing I wanted to talk about was the lag. I found that a lot of the time I've been in matches where the reception, or all the signal receptions, like if you obviously press select, you see everyone's bars, will all hit perfect green. Yet there was lag, like there was someone with barely any reception on the game lagging out, but there was no like that on the game. It's happened quite a few times, and it's ruined the game. So I think Call of Duty needs to look at that as well, see what's going on there. I don't know if it's a fault on their side or what, but I know it wasn't a console, and I know it wasn't my internet connection or anyone's internet connection in that case, simply because the internet connections were running perfect. And it's happened to other people that I know of. It's happened to them. But yeah, guys, that's basically part 2 of the Call of Duty thing. But I would like to hear what you guys think. As I said, if there's anyone from Call of Duty that's watching this, or any campers watching this, or ragheads as I call them, please comment, or even reply some other way on Facebook, Twitter. You know, my Twitter feed's normally below. If it ain't, go into one of my videos there. If not, Facebook, or even send me a direct message or leave a little comment, and I will reply. But yeah, so guys, let me know what you think. I will probably be doing another video. I probably won't be doing another one today. I've done like 4 already. But I will be doing one either tomorrow or later in the week on some other stuff. But I would love to hear your ideas and like what you guys think I should talk about and anything else. So yeah, until then, guys, speak to you later. Take care.